In anime, there exist times when a character just doesn't put up with people harming them anymore, making them snap. In this video, we'll go over these exact moments, so buckle up! Number 10. Starting off the list, we have one of my favorite fights from arguably one of the best animes of all time. When Riza took on Envy within a cave after discovering his true identity, the two of them went back and forth in fighting. Just when Envy got the upper hand over her, however, Roy Mustang emerged before him with cold eyes. He shows little to no room for forgiveness and burns Envy alive as he were a pot roast. He also tells Riza that she needs to let him take care of things from here like he said he would. With just the snap of his finger, Roy burns Envy to the ground, eventually causing the long-fought battle against Envy to come to a close. Looking just like a small bug, Roy still shows no mercy, stepping onto it to show how little he cares for their life. Number 9. Next up, we have one of my favorite transformations from all of Bleach. The fight between Ichigo and Ulquiorra lasts for a long time, but Ichigo eventually gets a hole blown through his chest. It would have been over a long time ago without his plot armor. Regardless, Ichigo stands back up to face Ulquiorra after hearing the screams of his companions calling for help. The second before everyone was finished off for good, he turned into his full hollow form with the hole still in his chest, impressing everyone, even Ulquiorra. And the battle takes a turn for the better as Ichigo shows how powerful he truly is. Out of all the Bleach moments, where does this one rank on your list of favorites? Number 8.
死ね。神の怒りに焼き貫かれて。メギド！
With Rimuru's army being defeated and tortured by the humans, when he learns of this, he shows no mercy. Instantly, he rushes right into the opponent's core and decides to use all of these humans as the way to transform into a demon lord. Whether it's the right-hand man to the king or another servant, the way Rimuru kills them is merciless.
いいか、相手を見て物を言えよ。発言は許してやるが、言葉は慎重に選べ。
Killing anyone who steps outside instantly. Upon seeing this level of strength, his opponents have no choice but to realize who they should be bowing down to. Right when the king realizes how much he has messed up, he also realizes that it is already too late to be forgiven. He tries to talk it out with Rimuru, but his bloodthirst alone is enough to shake his entire demeanor. As the king pleads for forgiveness, he soon realizes when faced off against Rimuru, there is no escape from his grasp. Eventually, getting his arm taken off just for Rimuru to show how strong he is.
供物はここに転がっている死体全部だ。餌を用意してやったぞ。出てこい悪魔。俺の役に立ち上がれ。
Number 7. 諦めないのか。 俺の魔法だ。 Up next, we have Asta, finally entering his demon form after a long build-up foreshadowed from the start of the series, with him facing off against Ladros, one of the strongest opponents he has faced in the series. He was getting demolished at the start. His wannabe girlfriend got knocked down, his teacher got knocked down, basically anyone he cared about was soon to be killed. That was when something within him snapped, allowing this insane transformation everyone had been waiting for. Asta turns into his demon mode, thus allowing him to finally fight head-to-head with Ladros. Although the Witch Queen might have helped him fuel this power, his own power undoubtedly allowed him to make this breakthrough. Number 6.
霞の呼吸死の型
As one of my personal favorite, Hashira, he has also come with some sick fights within the series. One of them is that he is caught in the water trap, thus being left unable to move. With him being left to watch as Kotetsu gets attacked, Tokito pleads for him to run away. Instead of running, however, Kotetsu breathes into the bubble, thus giving Tokito the small amount of air needed to perform a breathing technique.
霞の呼吸2の型八重霞
Upon seeing Kotetsu's condition, he snaps, revealing his Demon Slayer mark, thus allowing him to use his ultimate technique. With a single slash, he cuts down the incoming demons and saves Kotetsu after being reminded of his elder brother who died because of his own weakness.
霞の呼吸5の型カウンの海
What is your favorite transformation on the list so far that made you shiver? After answering the question, consider liking and subscribing to show your support for the channel. Number 5. After getting pinned down by pain, Naruto thinks as long as he takes the fall, then everything will be alright. Soon after, however, he sees Hinata, the girl he has grown to love, gets killed right before his eyes, pushing him over the edge. With her getting killed before Naruto, it awakens the true power within Naruto, releasing 8 of the tails hidden within his stomach. In this moment, Naruto finally understood the true pain of losing control of himself entirely, showing his training was all for nothing. Just as Pain wanted, he caused Naruto to learn to hate him, thus allowing for this amazing moment. As I watch the clip, it gives me shivers down my spine, showing the true power of the 9 tails, finally giving us a glimpse of its true power.
バカな、死んだ天性に耐えるだと
Number 4.
No!
Amidst the slave auction, which is attended by the Celestial Dragons, nobody could expect what Luffy did here. With him rushing to the stage to save his friend Kami, he assumed nothing would go wrong considering how powerful he is. While he runs up to the stage, however, he is stopped by his fishman friend Hachi, who reveals his true self as an Octoman. Considering the fishmen are hated in this area, everyone immediately hated Hachi for him being a fishman. Although this was sustainable when one of the Celestial Dragons approach Hachi to put an end to the ruckus. Luffy snaps. In one of the coldest moments within the series, he walks up on the previously thought to be invincible celestial dragons, showing he doesn't care who it is, they will not get away with harming his friends. Number 3.
許さねえ砕け散るのはてめえの方だ
Breaking its way into the top 3, we have Gray becoming enraged after seeing his lover Juvia almost die in battle, with him never getting a chance to truly confess his feelings for her when he sees her losing blood rapidly. He snaps. He lets his magic go out of control and gets back up to face the previously unmovable enemy. At the very sight of him, Invel begins shaking, showing just how powerful Gray is when he gets mad. Invel originally thinks nothing of it, assuming it was just a moment of fear, but as the battle goes on, he soon realizes he messed up. Gray ends completely destroying him in battle, making it a satisfying ending with Juvia being healed back in the nick of time. Although this scene is one of the saddest within the Fairy Tail series, it was relieving to see Gray finally use power on par with the other members of the Fairy Tail Guild. Number 2. Entering the number 2 spot is Yu, allowing his sword's demon to take control of himself, thus awakening a new form. With him seeing his friends get defeated and even having his best friend hold him back from saving them, he snaps. First, his eyes turn red, soon after his entire body transforms into an entirely new existence. Gushing with power and striking fear into all of those around him, Yu decides it's time he stops messing around. As this transformation takes place, his best friend Mika becomes more and more certain that Yu was an experiment all along. Despite him begging for Yu to reconsider his thoughts, he gets no such pity. With Yu in a new form unrecognizable by anyone, all of the highest ranking vampires shift their attention to try and deal with Yu. Even with nobody being able to touch the noble vampires through the series, the second Yu enters this form, he means business. Out of all the moments a character snapped, it definitely deserves the number 2 spot. Number 1. After training for countless months with hopes of one day recovering his teacher and friend Kite, when Gon learns of his death, he snaps. With him being lied to by Pitou and being controlled by her this entire time, he realizes everything he has worked for the past few months was in vain. He demands she heal him, but she shows no intentions of doing so, thinking she still has the upper hand. With all of this backstory out of the way, Gon decides to use all of his nen in one single attempt. Having the potential to become one of the strongest hunters of all time, he wastes it all in this moment, gaining a grown man-like appearance. The aura around him begins to shift. His body enters an ultimate form and Gon stops caring about his own life. This scene has got to be the coldest transformation and time when a character snaps within all of anime. I don't know about y'all, but I have watched this scene back more times than I can count. Well, that wraps up the video. Let me know down in the comments section which moment was your favorite from the list. Also, don't forget to subscribe and like the video so I can continue creating content like this one.